Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a sewing video. I'm excited for you guys to join along. I'm going to be altering a few dresses and a few skirts. Not a professional. I took a few classes in high school for sewing, but I'm mostly just practice, and that's how I know how to do things. So if I don't do something correctly, please don't judge me. I'm just doing what works for me. But I'm excited that you guys are here to join along, and I'll show you some of the clothes that I'm going to alter. Okay, so the first thing is going to be this skirt. It's quite a bit loose on my waist, so we're just gonna alter that a little bit, bring that in so that way it fits me a little more snug, and I'm probably gonna shorten the length a little bit also, make it more of a midi length instead of a down to my ankles length. So for some reason this video doesn't have audio, but basically what I'm saying is that it's way too big on me, and I'm gonna bring in the sides and turn it into an actual wrap dress instead of just a pullover dress. Okay, so this last one is a dress, but I'm just going to turn this into a skirt because it's not really my style. I'm not a big fan of this top here and the sleeves. I don't know, what do you guys think? But I'm going to turn it into a skirt, so we'll see how that turns out. So here's the before. Next is these overalls, and this wasn't a thrift. Actually, my mother-in-law bought these for me, but they're just a little big. It's 100% linen, so it's super nice, and it wasn't super cheap, so I really want to make this fit for me and look really cute. Unfortunately, the memory card that had half of the videos for these first two skirts broke, so I lost some video, but that's okay. Right here, I was just showing you how I cut the other skirt short, and right here, I've already cut the dress in half, adding currently an elastic around the waist. And then I will show you what that ends up looking like. I also thought it would be fun to make matching headbands, but that's just me. I just used the extra fabric from cutting the skirt and the dress. For this one, I just put it over an old headband, made it new, and then the other one I am just gonna sew a little thin headband. In this clip I have the dress on inside out, just kind of showing how big it actually is on me, so that you'll be able to see the difference in the end result just a little better. I started out by just seam ripping the skirt off of the bodice, off the top, and just basically cutting that dress in half and starting from the top and just trying to shrink the top part before putting the bottom part back on. Okay guys, I just seam ripped the entire skirt off. So here we have the bottom, the skirt of the dress, and we're gonna just leave this be. We're not gonna do anything with this because we wanted that to kind of stay the same. But with the top of the dress, now we just have like the underlining and the bodice, which we are gonna take off the underlining, and we're gonna kind of just shrink the entire bodice, just sew it to be a little small. Okay, so I've sewn in the sides a little bit, and that looks much better. That fits my body much better now. So now we're gonna work on the bottom and see what we can get. I also was just trying to put this top on and try it on, and there was a pin in the armpit, and I forgot, and it stabbed me in the armpit, and that hurt really bad. Now I'm just adding the elastic back onto the bottom half of the dress, just to add a little bit of ruching in the back and bring in a little bit of that extra fabric. Someone woke up from his nap. He's waiting for me to come get him. The back is looking very pretty, all kind of ruched. I added an elastic just in the back area, which is where it was before, but I just made it a little tighter to bring in a little bit more of the fabric, to have a little bit more ruffles in the back. I like how that's coming out, it's cute. I just want to show how I kind of made this work. I put a little hook and eye clasp right in the middle there to hold the one side in, and then the front side wraps around and those two corners tied together, and that's what holds the dress closed. So that's how I kind of made that work, and I think it turned out really cute, and I'll do a final reveal on the end of how it looks on me. So I was a little bit bummed because these buttons that were originally on the jumpsuit are so cute and petite and pretty, but they just broke way too easily, so I just wanted to replace it with something a little stronger that won't break. And so these were my options, and I was trying to decide between them. I was having a hard time, but I ended up just going with some simple ones that I'll show you in just a second. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with this simple little clear flower button. I really like these yellow ones, but I just think it doesn't really go with the red, so we're just gonna go with these cute little flower ones. I don't know why, but sometimes I think it's funny that my closet is so different than it was when I was a kid or a teenager. I used to be quite the tomboy, and now I feel like I dress very girly and I love skirts and dresses and such. And 12-year-old me here would be pleasantly surprised, I would think. Also, that's not really how I dressed. That was a Halloween costume, and I'm not even gonna say what I was dressed up as because I feel like somebody's gonna get offended by it, so. Okay, I brought in the sides just a bit here down. So now this part fits a little bit better. I still want it to be loose and comfy just to wear at home, but I think for the bottom half, I'm still wanting to make the ankles just a little bit tighter, a little more form-fitting, so that it looks like it's a little bit more my size. And then I'll add on the buttons and we'll see where we go from there. Very pretty. I like how this one turned out. Super comfy still, but just fits a little bit better so it doesn't look like it's drowning me. But I really love it. It's so cute. I'm excited to wear it. This one I didn't show in the video, but this is also a thrifted skirt that I altered, but this one I still left a little bit loose just because when I'm pregnant I do like to have skirts to wear just because that's more comfortable. So this is one that I kind of just wear with sweaters so you can't see because it falls pretty low when I'm not pregnant. So this is just a little example of it with a little sweater, but I gotta go take the sweater off because it's hot in here. Okay, I do have to say I love the way that the skirt turned out with the belt and the headband. I feel like 1950s. I feel like I'm dressed up for a little picnic day, feeling cute. But would that be 1950s? I don't know. Around there. I feel like I'm ready for a cute little picnic day with my husband, with my baby. It's nice and flowy and light, which is great for where I live. So I really love this one. I love this one too. I thought it turned out really cute with the headband. I don't know why I didn't say anything in these videos, but here's also a close-up of the headband. And yep. Okay, this one also turned out super cute. I love it. I turned it into an actual wrap dress, so now it can just come undone instead of having to slip it over my head. And it fits a lot better. I just tighten the sides, re-sew the bottom back on, and I love it. And